Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Jazzy Video Store Sasquatch here, and it is another streaming Saturday. I found all three of these on Amazon Prime. They just kind of go from mediocre to worse. We'll start with My Old Ass, directed by Megan Park, starring Macy Stella as Elliot, Aubrey Plaza as older Elliot, and Percy Hines White as Chad. A mushroom trip brings free-spirited Elliot face to face with her 39-year-old self, and when Elliot's old ass delivers a warning to her younger self, she has to rethink everything from family, life, and love. This movie is a chick flick. Not really my demographic. Really, to be honest, it's not a bad concept of a story though. Girl takes mushrooms, she trips out, she ends up seeing herself in the future, and her future kind of has a couple warnings for her. Kind of opens her eyes up to how she's treating her family. Like, who knows if it's like supposed to be like a real, like, does she really see this, or is it just like something that she kind of opened up to eventually just because she was just coming of age? Um, it, it wasn't terrible. I gave it a C minus, just a little bit below average for me, or just a little, yeah, just like a little bit below average is what we'll call C minus. Wasn't really expecting him like a great masterpiece here. There was a couple funny, there's a couple funny parts in it. I love how the brother was in love with Saoirse Rowan from Ireland. She does a couple movies, you know her, and then they make fun of how they say her name just because it is kind of like a weird name spell. Um, Aubrey Plaza is good in it. Macy Stella's good in it. Um, Not too much really to say about it. It's just a little bit below average. I mean, if you just want to kill about 90 minutes, this is where we're at with this movie. That was about the best part about this movie. Was I looked up and I was like, "Is this movie about over with?" And I paused it, and it was 2 minutes from being over with. So it was about over with. So it's kind of perfect timing, I guess, if you want to call it that. Yeah, this one was on Prime, and it was My Old Ass. The second one we're going to talk about here is My Spy: The Eternal City, directed by Peter Segal, starring Dave Bautista as JJ and Chloe Coleman as Sophie. JJ, a veteran CIA agent, reunites with his protege Sophie in order to top, in order to blah 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 catastrophic, in order to stop a catastrophic nuclear scheme threatening Vatican City, which disrupts a high school choir trip to Italy. It's kind of like the old school, like the Sinbad movie where he's watching the kid, or just had like old school Jackie Chan Spy Next Door type deal, where it's just like a kid's family movie, kind of into a little action, a lot of fake background scenery, kind of throws you off a couple times when they edited. And then it's one of those ones again where it's just it feels like it's supposed to be in America, it feels like it's supposed to be an American movie, and all of a sudden we're in Europe the whole time. Well, this one's a little bit better because it is called the Internal City, so it is supposed to be going to Europe. But it's like we just get tricked into thinking that these are going to be American movies, but really they're European movies. I gave it a D. Um, I don't know. This probably wasn't my demographic again. It probably was for just a little bit younger age people, or a little bit younger. Yeah, I mean, probably 20 years younger than me. So, like, if you're a teenager, you might like this movie. I'm pretty sure. Um, I just kind of watched it because Batista was in it. Big wrestling fan. Just kind of wanted to see what he was doing. Again, this was on Amazon Prime. It's the sequel, follow up to My Spy, which really wasn't setting the world on fire, anyways. So that's kind of where we're at there. So just both of the movies just meh. So this one's definitely below average, or D. Um, it's just a low effort here from Amazon. And the third one I'm trying to talk about here is Canary Black, directed by Pierre Morel, starring Kate Beckinsale as Avery Graves. Avery Graves is blackmailed by terrorists and betraying her own country to save her kidnapped husband. I failed this movie so hard. This is exactly what I was talking about with the other movie, but it is on a bigger scale because instead of like trying to hide the fact, or not, instead of like trying to embrace the fact that they're going to a different foreign city. The whole time they're in a foreign country. The whole time she's a spy, and she has to betray her country. And it's like this here, her husband. And just so it's just such a bad movie. There's too much going on. It tricks you again and from thinking that you're going to be an American movie watching about American Spy and you're stuck in Europe the whole time. Yeah, just a fail. And I would just ignore this movie. And actually, the crazy thing about it was on the top 10 list on Prime for a while for new movies, but I just think that people just wanted new movies and new content so much that this is why it is. I mean, it does kind of a little bit act like it's an action movie, but there's so many better female-led action movies like Atomic Blonde, Hannah, and another one to even think about it. To even think about seeing this movie first. This is, I mean, there's that Charlie's Angels movie that's been better than this. This movie was bottom barrel. I feel bad for Kate Beckinsale because she is kind of a badass from Underworld, and it just didn't get it done. It just didn't get done here, and she's just a little bit older than where she was then, and not that it shows, but it's also kind of like a guy at her age would I'd be saying the same thing. So I'm not trying to like pick on her over there, um, because she's still way attractive. It's nothing to do with her looks. It's just when you get that old, you start moving slow. It looks bad on action sequences. It looks bad altogether, and it makes it unbelievable when you think that someone that old would be beating these people. I mean, and not even that she's that old either. She's 50. So I'm kind of picking on her, and I'm not meaning to, but that's just the way it is. I'd be saying the same thing about any male action star at 50. Kind of why I didn't go see the Liam Neeson's movie and stuff like this. It's above the age of where she's at. Like Charlize Theron and Atomic Blonde have been around the same age, but she still looked better and more action packed than Kate did here. It's just unfortunate. It's just not a very good movie, and it just will go by the wayside here. And that one was on Prime. That's Canary Black. We're gonna go see Red One tomorrow in theaters with The Rock, Chris Evans. So I'm excited to see that. Something different. We're gonna keep chugging along here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good rest of your day or night, and please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comment section, and see you next time in the cave.